Abilene Christian tries to get back on track. And the Aggies are at full strength for the first time since 2018-2019. That is not a misprint. They have everybody who could be available in uniform and able to play tonight for the first time in about 3 years, which is unheard of. No COVID protocols, nobody injured, everybody in uniform good to go. 3 misses short for Mekhi Morris. Rice trying to grab it near. I had to check dates, Joe, just to make sure you weren't in the uniform then. Uat Alok was unavailable Thursday. He's back. Nate Pryor was also unavailable Thursday. He's back. Chi Avery did not play, but that was a coach's decision on a Thursday since they lost to Kentucky in 2019. So that was unfamiliar territory for the Cats from Abilene. Jumper mission here tonight. They made a lot of threes on a Thursday, 8.5 to 12 for the game. Henry was a big part of that. He throws it away. One of the best in the country. They lead the country in turnover margin.
Yeah, and then they're second in the country in steals. You can see right there, they're going to jump passing lanes like that. You got to shorten that distance when you make those passes on the three-point line.
Wildcats aren't big, but it is a similar defensive style to Tarleton. One to shoot for McCants. He does hit the rim. Henry Lay.
That one was close. I'm not sure if it actually grazed the rim or not.
Apparently it did. So now the Aggies will inbound. They inbound for Allen, and he nails a three.
Balance plays to get guys open for shots like that. Come off a couple screens. As long as you set good screens, Teddy's going to have that shot.
If you wonder how much coaching plays in a game, just watch Christian's teams. They'll get you buckets based off blobs and slobs, baseline out of bounds plays and sideline out of bounds plays.
Yeah, if you can get a couple buckets on the baseline out of bounds or sideline, I mean, it can change the whole game. Those are just easy manufactured buckets, and I know Coach
is way off on his three. Wildcats a little bit are starting league play 2-0.
Another good sign to see Teddy hitting early shots.
Here's Jabari Rice. He finds Henry. Good post.
Down low, and you can see Johnny right there. If you can see his face, he's looking at you. He's got 2 hands. The ball has to go down in there.
Scorers and their best rebounder. Rice will chuck it in for McCants. He goes cross court for Henry. Thought about a three, didn't take it though. McCants cross court. Good catch by Rice in front of the Wildcats bench. Under 10 to shoot. This is what ACU will do to you. They make you use a lot of shot clock. Henry has to launch. He will. And it doesn't hit the rim.
Creates that pressure, so the Aggies got to get the rebound and get out in transition.
Here's Cameron Steele, swings it for Reggie Miller. Not the Reggie Miller you're probably thinking about, but Reggie Miller for ACU. Layup is no good for the Wildcats. Henry out of the corner. McNair catches short corner. Defended by Allen. Inside, outside for Henry. Sidestep triple. Bingo.
Yeah, that basket, I'm telling you, the basket looks a lot bigger when you're playing with confidence like that. Great pass by Will.
Contested jumper is good for guard in the backcourt. So Miller defends Rice. 10 versus 10 here. Rice bounces it for Allen. Step back, long deuce for Teddy, and that's good. 5 early.
They did this the other night, and then it kind of slowed down in that second part of the first half, but I'd like to see the Aggies keep their foot on the gas.
Curling is Mason, tough catch. He fumbled and lost it. Henry steals it. Playing well on both ends of the floor. Splitting defenders. Allen, Euro step in the finish. 7. I think finally being at full strength has something to do with this start for the Aggies. It seemed like there was a little more energy in the first 4+. 7 for Allen, 3 for Henry. Great start for the Aggies here at home. Only so many minutes to go around. First free throw is good for, and that helped Joe Golding there too, but they've lost 3 in a row, 6. Donnie Tillman, he's in off the Aggie bench. Zone defense for ACU.
Yeah, they switched into a little 3/4 court pressure, drops back into a zone, trying to confuse the Aggies a little bit.
Tillman hits the rim. McNair collects the long board. McCann's will launch. Hasn't shot many threes recently.
Got a crash, and we'll be able to get layups like that as well.
Smaller lineup here for the Aggies. Mario McKinney Jr. comes in for McCann's. Open three, Mekhi Morris, and he rims it in. Here from Philly.
And Abilene does a real good job of switching defenses. I don't know if they're going back to a man-to-man on made baskets, and on misses, or on dead balls, they'll go into that three-quarter court zone.
Under 10 to shoot again for the Aggies. Quick release for Tillman, missed it wide left. It's off the bench for ACU. To the rim is Morris, and he lays it in. Abilene Christian has been in some tough environments this year. Played Utah on the road, Texas A&M on the road.
Yeah, and this is a good, strong drive. Can't give up the baseline like that. But
lobs it in for Rice. That's a tough catch. Jabari here in the high post. Allen not shy one bit. That one pinballs off. Looking for a shot here in the first 6 minutes tonight. Hard move to the rim by Jackson. Pinned off the backboard by two Aggies. And a player usually sit right there. And John and Amy, if you're watching tonight, luckily you were not in your seats because you probably would have been taken out. That was Mason who went straight for those seats.
John's tough. He would have been able to take that charge.
He would have been.
That would have been going the other way for sure.
Mason a step back three, and he parries it. Let's turn it over on the other end. After such a good start, a sloppy stretch now and out of bounds.
But yeah, that's a tough shot off the dribble. Good hand by Will, but like I said,
McKinney runs the point here out of the backcourt. Fumbling the catch is Tillman. 10-0 Wildcats run. Allen looking for McNair, and it pinballed and then kind of fizzled after that in the first half.
Yeah, and that could be because of subs or because of different. But this is where the Aggies have the advantage. They got to get the ball down low. Donnie, big, strong guy.
Indiana State. He was in double figures and for the first consistency again.
Yeah, and he'll find it. And he's doing a great job of being very active on defense. And those are the kind of things that can get you going on the offensive end as well.
Steal a long-range bomb. And that is kicked away out of bounds. And that is carrying the basket.
Like that.
The Aggies committed 17 turnovers Thursday, which is what Tarleton forces you into. So Chris Jans wasn't too alarmed by the number. Abilene Christian forces 23 per game, leading the country in turnover margin. Mason swings it for Morris, and he traveled. Hot start, shooting 3 out of 4 for the field. And he's really looking for a shot here in the first 8 minutes, Joe.
Yeah, he's been real aggressive. He got that first shot to go down off a great baseline out of bounds play, and it got him into a good rhythm. He hits the step back, gets a steal there. He's playing really good to start this game.
Allen averaging a team best 17 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, also leads the team. Leads the Aggies, and young man out of Phoenix, well-traveled career. Jabari Rice looking for his offense.
That's the second time that pressure and little zone defense has stopped the Aggies and created a turnover, so wouldn't be surprised if ACU continues to do that.
Three-pointer, no good off the backboard for McConnell. Plus 20 in the Aggies win last Saturday at UTRGV. If you believe in plus minus, he was a plus 20, and that was best for the Aggies. Allen scoops it up, sandwiched in between 3 defenders. McCann's his second three-point try. Tillman grabs the offensive rebound over Mason, who's only 6 feet tall. Rice slithers in the key for his offense.
Yeah, good jump stop there, and a little questionable, but
wow. Well, I don't know, maybe he stuck out the. Rice can't catch a break. Stevie Smith coming off a career day. He has the ball here for ACU. Now Reggie Miller on the wing. Miller on the catch for Smith. Career high 14 in limited action in Phoenix on Thursday. He's a big guard at 6'6". Good box out by McCants, and it's in the...
I like Nate handling the ball. He's a very steady point guard. Gives Aggies that true point guard look. And they can run a few different things with him at the point like that.
Good slip by Tillman. Pryor doesn't shoot much from the arc. In fact, he's only attempted 1 3-pointer. Now goes on Smith.
And like you said, yeah, Nate he doesn't shoot the three a lot. He's just very steady attack, make the right decision. He reminds me of Trayvon Landry. Trayvon Landry, a real good friend of mine. Didn't play the season that I played. Chose to sit out. But he reminds me a lot of Trayvon.
It's a really good comparison. Corner three for Rice, and he knocks it down. That's
an extra pass to Jabari, and Jabari making shots is always good for the Aggies.
Pryor also an excellent defender. Great denial there on Mekhi Morris. Allen defended by Peak. He slipped and he traveled with it.
There it is. Good backdoor by Teddy. One more by Nate. And that's a rhythm three. Those are the threes that we like. Those are the threes that we've been talking about.
Abilene Christian head coach Brett Tanner. Those guys have known each other for years, going back to the 90s, going back to the JUCO days. McCants on the baseline, and he missed the jam. Mason, altered by McCants, and then
play better on-ball defense.
Junior college, where he played for Billy Gillespie. Now the head coach at Target and a host of others. Long-range three for Rice. He has hit 2 in a row.
And that's the first time the Aggies have broken that zone and actually got some points out of it.
Aggies 4 for 9 from 3 after making a dozen.
I see Jabari gets an open look and knocks down a three.
In Edinburgh. Aggies trying to trap if they can here in the half court.
Yeah, and they switched to a little 2-3 here.
And travel 5'7", Damian Daniels. He was a pest in last year's NCAA tournament win against Texas with 5 steals. Mike Peak misfires in the 5'7". Daniels grabs the rebound. Post entry almost stolen by Pryor. Steal, left-handed baby hook, and that'll drop in for King. Allen will launch, high arcing three, and he rims it through. It's Joe where he goes completely off.
Yeah, he's just got to stay aggressive. He's getting good shots. He's taking good shots.
Tough finish for Corey on
3. Abilene goes down and gets a tough bucket.
Pryor will lob it for Rice. Backdoor to Allen. Finds some separation, stays patient. 15 for Huskers. He's 6 for 7 for the field. 15 and half one for Allen. Aggies ahead by a handful.
Program will be happy to have a coach doing what he's doing.
He's undefeated in his tenure in WAC home games. He beats his rivals consistently. Everything you can ask and then some from your bench boss. Reggie Miller finds Tobias Cameron. Rims in the 3. Good three-point shooter, 40.
And that's again Abilene setting those down screens and getting open threes. They switch back here to a man-to-man.
McNair, it kind of looked like a jump shot. He was trying to fire it down. Damian Daniels runs the point for ACU. McNair defends Steele. That's a tough shot for Steele, who's given. Teddy Allen checked by.
Yeah, and that's Teddy continue to be aggressive. Abilene, like they said, they play that pressure defense. If you can get downhill on them or get a step on them.
And it rims off. So on a night where he can't miss, could not play. Coach's decision on Thursday, so his first action in a week. He is fighting for minutes right now. So many guys healthy and available. Cameron on the catch. Here's Daniels, senior out of Kansas City. Jackson swings it for Miller. 7 on the timer for Reggie Miller. He'll go away from the Cameron ball screen. Defended by Allen. And he doesn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Will McNair, Teddy Allen, and Clayton Henry. Pryor finds Henry. The Aggies will attack with Avery. Finger roll is good for Chi-Chi. Aggressive.
Yeah, he didn't play last game. The way he's going to get minutes is play good defense, have great energy. And you can see right there, making layups is going to keep you on the floor as well.
Yeah, he uses his length. McNair pinned so long and lanky that you can block that shot if you're not that close.
Yeah, him and Will are, covering a huge area backboard. If he doesn't get him with the body, that's it.
Antonio. Wildcat 16. Known as a really good defense, and they allowed Grand Canyon to shoot 63% from the field in that game.
And Grand Canyon did a good job. I think they beat him on the boards by 17 or something in that game.
Rice a running floater. And off the hand of McNair and the hand of Avery. Speaking of rebounding, the Aggies +4 right now on the glass. Daniels, backdoor, good pass. Missing the layup is Morris. McNair looking for a teammate, hands it off to Rice. Chris Chance saying, why did you pick up your dribble there?
No offense to Will, he should have just given it up a little bit before.
Step in 3 for Allen, swirls off, offensive rebound. Henry lost the handle. Lead pass goes to Morris. Fancy finish for Mekhi Morris. In half one, it's been a tight one so far. Aggies ahead by 1. Back today. Aylock only played 1 minute, big time foul trouble, committed 3 fouls last Saturday. And only saw the floor for 1 minute in the Aggies' road win in Edinburgh. Allen right back to Rice, a step back, contested 3, and he's fouled on the shot. The spotlight, and they're playing well together.
Yeah, they actually feed off each other really well. I like when Jabari attacks, Teddy cuts, or he finds Teddy on 3, and then they can reverse it, and Teddy can attack, and he can find Jabari. Just a real good tandem.
This year, making his 57th career start, and he gets 2 out of 3.
Out of it in the corners, maybe.
Aggies with a lot of length on the floor right now defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's why Chris Jans goes to that zone. These guys are real long, they can rebound, and they can just make it difficult. They get into passing lanes.
Outstanding defense by Aylock. Defending Steele. Steele his second shot during the possession. And wiped high. Rebound number 3 for Clayton. Aggies trying to extend their 3-point advantage with 2 and change left. Good move by Jabari Rice. It slips off this cylinder though. The Aggies really getting in those passing lanes defensively, making it tough for an ACU.
A bit closer.
Avery's all over Miller. 7 to shoot. Mason bounces for Daniels, who struggled with his shot from 3 this year, so he shoots a floater. Aylock grabs it. Allen in transition. Teddy cross court. Henry a step in 3. A little too heavy on that one.
That shot by Clayton, I thought he was in rhythm. But the Aggies really just making it hard on ACU on defense. They're really struggling to find good shots.
Miller picks up his dribble. Wildcats using some clock on this possession. They've missed 6 of their previous 7 from the field. Mason open look with 3 to shoot. Too long. Allen scrapes it off the glass. Under a minute left here in the first half.
Now the Aggies have a chance to get a good shot.
The Aggies haven't made a field goal in 4 minutes. They lob it ahead for Rice, and he tries to tip it in midair.
Pressure so much, you're able to get these back doors, and that's a tough, you're looking backwards, you got to catch that and try and finish it. Good catch, though.
Pretty big wide receiver target. He's 3 misses from for the first time since 2018-2019. Chi Avery making the most of it. Aggies wondering how can it be ACU timeout because Avery had it. So it looks like the Aggies got a timeout out of this. I assume.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what he called right there. It looked like it might be a jump ball, but you talk about.
The last Aggie made field goal came at the 4:50 mark when Avery made a layup. Rice defended by Reggie Miller. He wants to isolate. He's telling Will to get out of the way. Hands it off to Teddy. He's had the hot hand in the half. Step back three for Allen. No good for Teddy. And the Aggies will take a 4-point advantage into the of Aggie Athletics Memorial Medical Center. The Aggies got off to a phenomenal start, thanks in large part to Teddy Allen, who scored 7 of the Aggies' first 10. The Aggies jumped out to a 10-2 lead, Joe, at the first media timeout, and things were rolling then, but Abilene Christian, it didn't take them a whole lot of time to get back in the game.
No, and this is exactly what we saw with Tarleton. The Aggies got out to a real fast start, and then towards the end of the half, it gets to a 4 or 5 point game. I think it was 6 on Thursday, but it's just a common theme here for the Aggies.
Abilene Christian started making some shots. Mason with 5, including a 3 in the first half. Jabari Rice, towards the back end of the first half, started to find his offense. He was scoreless for a while. He finishes with 6 in the first half. There's a made 3 for the Australian, Tobias Cameron. Chi Avery had some good minutes off the bench. As expected, Christians played a ton of guys with everybody healthy and available, as you see a lay-in there for Makai Morris. Both teams under 40% from the field, and Teddy Allen's been the Aggie head coach after 8 years on the staff as an assistant, 6 of those as the associate.
They switched into a little zone right here, a little 2-3 zone. Get it to the middle, go opposite. Great pass by Johnny right there.
Just how he started half number 1. And McCants has that deflected off.
Great pass by Johnny, and a great screen by Will. That's going to be overlooked right there. That's a set play for the Aggies when it's zone. ACU will switch back to a man-to-man.
Allen high-low, McCants, hook shot, good, and 1. Aggies got their lead up to as many as 20. Near steal for Teddy Allen. Grabbed by Morris. Morris down the key, finds Steele, a really good jump shooter. That one pinballs off. Crashing hard is Allen, and he's fouled going up.
Yeah, and that's a good pass to Johnny right there, and that's just a good, quick, strong move. I'd like to see Johnny do a little bit more of that.
First Giants gets fans are looking for free Raising Canes, and Allen won't get
a turnover.
Teddy Allen again, and he hits it again. We've been waiting for this game when Teddy Allen can't miss and he explodes for 30-plus. This might be one of those nights.
And look at him on the defensive end now. He's all over the place. He's moving. He's got his hands.
Long 3 for Emmanuel Allen is no good. Teddy tried to grab it, but he tapped it away.
Just a good step-in 3. I mean, for a scorer like Teddy, you can't give him that much space. You can't give him that much space.
And goaltending is called.
Play.
Yep.
He was close. He was close.
Rice out of the backcourt, running the point in this combination here. High post for McNair. High-low feed goes to McCants. Good pass by Will. McCants missed it, then he grabbed it. And will trigger in, lobs it in for McNair. Not an easy catch for him. Step back 3, Teddy Allen. Long rebound is collected by Rice. Those two guys kind of going back and forth at it. And the officials will head to the monitor to review. Popping out is Henry. He'll launch. Bingo! Second made 3.
Aggies executed and got a great shot out of it.
Aggie lead grows to 13, their biggest lead. Outscoring the Cats 12-3 in the half. Emmanuel Allen answers with a 3 of his own. Teddy Allen really looking for a shot every time he has a crease. Out of the key, Jabari Rice. Posting up is Tillman. He'll catch, but first he was on Mason. Shot clock approaches 10. Allen maneuvers towards the rim. He bounced it for Rice, and it was Aggies enter it for Allen. 7 to shoot for Teddy. Fall away jumper spins off. Henry crashes and keeps the possession alive. Will McNair for 3. Allen the tap, no good. Grabbed by Emmanuel Allen. Shot that one with confidence. 3 on the other end is short for Corian Mason. Steele shuffled his feet. You be the judge.
At the line, number 5, carrying Steele and shoot 2.
Steele, a really good shooter.
I like that about them.
They play with a lot of confidence, as they should. A lot of these guys were part of the NCAA tournament team a year ago that won a game against Texas. Rice defended by the 5'7" Daniels. Enters it low post for Tillman. And he's fouled on the spearhead a little higher the next time you play.
Yeah, that's a massive win for the school. Huge for them. And fouls that they're just calling right now, that's just putting 2 hands on somebody. If you put 2 hands on someone, that's an automatic foul.
Mason in transition, spins off. Fouled, and he will business. Here for the Wildcats.
Overs. They're going to stay in this little zone. Try and get the ball in the middle and kick it out for a 3.
7-0 Wildcats run after the Aggies went ahead by 13. Tillman taps it to himself off the McNair miss. Double team comes and a reach and foul is called. The Aggies are taking advantage of their size in this half, going down low more and also getting some more offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
McNair looking for a guard, having issues finding one. A back down guy, the 6'11" Australian. McNair with the left hand.
His game that he didn't have before. The patience, the back down, and then the easy jump hook.
Daniels, good shuffle handoff to the big 6'11". Aggie lead back down to 6. Henry penetrates and picks up his dribble. Teddy Allen has 21 tonight. He lost the handle and he's whistled for a charge.
Great little drop off right there. Just steady guard play from ACU.
Cameron playing with 4 personal fouls and limited action. Gives it off for Mason and 1 for Corian Mason.
And you can see the seniors starting to take over for ACU right here. And that's what I talk about them not being rattled, because they are seniors.
3-point game.
A little bit, try and get a turnover or something like that. They'll deny.
Peak is tripped up near the...
They didn't do a great job of it in the first half. We'll get some free points. And a lot of times they do that 3/4 court pressure just to slow ACU down. So now they're in the half court with 10 seconds less on the shot clock, and it makes it harder for them. They have to rush a little bit. That's what that 3/4 pressure does.
Here's Daniels, picks up the dribble, defended by Pryor. Post entry stolen by Donnie Tillman. Trailer is Rice, bullet pass ahead. Pryor outside for Allen, extra pass Rice. And a foul is called. Rice having issues at the free throw around. The Aggies can't get a whole lot of separation from them.
The Aggies in that 2-3 zone. ACU to look to get it in the middle like they do there.
Morris inside outside for Jackson. 3 no good. Peak rebounds. Poked away from behind. I don't think Chris Jans wanted Mike Peak to bring the Aggies out of the backcourt. Cameron will launch. Air ball. And it is grabbed on the weak side by Ryan. Teddy Allen. Help defense came and Reggie Miller ripped it away. 4-on-1 for the Wildcats. Options for Miller. He finds Morris and he missed a layup. Pryor back out for Peak and right back to Nate Pryor.
And they got to take care of the ball. They can't have those silly turnovers, because that's where ACU is going to thrive.
Pryor picked up his dribble, so he has to lob it for Allen. Maneuvers right around Cameron. Heck of a move.
Euro step.
Jackson defended by Donnie Tillman. Open three for Morris. Back rim no good. Offensive rebound Cameron. Stripped by Allen. Grabbed by Tillman.
Aggies have a chance here to score. If they score here, you might see a timeout by ACU.
Allen finds Tillman. He tried dunking it, and then he laid it in off the glass.
And are you a fan of the Aggie athletic programs?
You know what? Ever since I moved here in '96, my wife was a sun dancer here, and she got me into it and became good friends with Mario Mocha, and Coach Kill's now on board, and Coach Chance is just unbelievable. He's been great to my family, and just really good people involved in this program. So,
Tony Randazzo, great to see Tony again here tonight. Big fan of Aggie athletics. His daughter Ashley is a marketing intern in the athletics department, so it's a family deal for the Randazzos for sure. Teddy Allen with it for the Aggies. Dribble drive, jumps to pass, outside for Pryor. Follow a jumper, and Nate Pryor will shoot 2 free throws. He doesn't shoot much. He's only averaging 3 points per. And he misfires on both.
Yeah, not their best night from the free throw line, but they're going to continue to have opportunities, so they're going to have to knock some down the stretch.
Reggie Miller lays it in. He's a left-hander, so using his strong. Pryor looking for a ball screen from Tillman. Peak will find Tillman, low post. Help defense came. Somebody has to be open. It was Allen initially. Steps back from 3. 23 for Teddy.
But Teddy can make those kind of shots, and he's been hot all day.
He's made 5 3-pointers for the game. Steele left it short, and Allen grabs his 5th rebound. He'll shoot it again. Bullseye! Chris. First free throw is Mason.
But yeah, here's a step back going to his left. That's a tough shot. But like you said, Aggies go on a run.
Allow Abilene Christian to come within 9. He made 2 in a row. He was probably talking a little smack, and Rick O'Neal saw enough of it. And Teddy teed up for, I believe, the first time this year. And now the Wildcats have the ball as well, trying to make this a big sequence for them offensively. Avery a little too tight on Mekhi Morris. Via Mekhi Morris makes both. In seasons for them, they've had a lot of success in recent memory. And it led to Joe Goulding getting the job at U. A lot of times when you haven't played a program, we know their staff, we know their head coach, we know who they've been. This meeting since 65-66 between these programs.
And that's conference for you. They're going to know everything about everybody, personnel-wise, as well as offense, defense. You know what you're getting yourself into before the game starts.
Miller banks it in. Reggie Miller now has 6. Miller right at his season average. He averages 6 points per game. Daniels defends Pryor. 2-possession game. Wildcats still well within striking distance. 8-inch change left here in half 2. Peak will bounce it for Avery. Chi picks up the dribble. Fires it. Somehow it finds McNair. And McNair misses the shot put floater.
Game, but look, Miller's just really good going to his left hand, hangs in the air. A left-handed guy like that, you got to make him go right, or at least cut off his left hand.
Night with everybody available. Steele misses, and McNair clears it. Cans playing with 3 personals. A number of Aggies with 3, including Allen and Tillman. Henry throws it behind Johnny McCants.
Another chance for ACU to cut it to maybe 4 here, maybe 3.
Emmanuel Allen swings it for Miller. Daniels pops and catches. Under 10 in the timer. Sagging off his right. Daniels not a great 3-point shooter. He's defended by McNair. The Aggies left Steele open. He's the better shooter. And it's going to work on Daniels. Much smaller defender. He wants it back. The Aggies don't find him. They have a mismatch here with Daniels defending Allen. Low block extended McNair. And he shuffled his feet. The Aggies had a huge drive. But it's a two-possession game with 7:04 left in the game.
In 1930,
We've only had one tie, 2 lead changes. The Aggies have led almost the entire way. Three-pointer is good for ties as well.
And the Aggies are really going to need a good shot right here. See if we can get it down low. I'd like to see Johnny be a little more aggressive. I know he's got 3 fouls.
Allen working his way to the rim. He banks it in. 28.
Great offensive strategy.
That's a great game plan. This might be the night where Teddy just kind of puts the team on his back and wins it for them. Inside outside to Reggie Miller. He'll launch a 3 over Henry. Barely grazed the rim. Steals, saves it, and it's picked up by Miller. Christian, look at it. It did.
It did get the rim. Good save there by Steele. Nice slap it out right there. Should be ACU ball.
Got off to a great start in this half and then have cooled off a little bit since, with the exception of Teddy Allen. Here in WAC action. Allen on the catch, and a foul is called on his way to the hoop.
Yeah, good drive by Teddy right there. It's got to be aggressive. You can be aggressive because they're in the bonus. Get him reaching.
Allen approaching his season high. 31 is his season high, 2021.
Money in, the older guys. Teddy in to score and Will in there.
And the foul is before the shot, doesn't matter.
And that's just a strong move right there.
Had a lot of whistles in this half. Throws for Cameron. 77 makes both. 2 big free throws for the Wildcat.
And they're trying to slow the Aggies down like the Aggies were doing before. Good kick out by Johnny right there.
Henry has it pop in from 3. And a foul is called again on the ice. 3 on Tillman, 3 on Peak.
They've been calling it real tight. Got a little friendly roll right there in that for Clayton. That's when you know you're in a rhythm, when you get that.
Anybody. First free throw is good for Mackay Moore ACU in the second half. Allen catches. He's already at 30. Pull-up jumper, good. 32. News.
He's letting them know he's too little. He's too little. He can shoot right over him.
Approaching the under 4 media. Big possession right here for both squads. Steal for 3. Shallow offensive rebound again for ACU as Miller pulls it in, throws it away on the opposite wing. Allen a Euro lay-in. 34 for Teddy. Aggies trying to pull away with 4 left. Third career game with 30-plus at the Division I level for Teddy, who averaged 31 a game a couple years ago at the JUCO level in Nebraska. Handoff is batted away, picked up by Cameron. He'll fire a 3. That is no good. Offensive rebound again for the 6-foot-tall Mason.
And he's going to try and get going here for ACU.
Mason bumped by McNair. Justin
right here with a little Hezo. And then back up. And he's their leading scorer. He's going to try and get active right now. He's going to be real aggressive and get.
And now 8 for 8. Midcourt defended by Cameron. We approach the 3-minute mark. Aggies are looking for Allen. Rice finds Teddy. Passes up to 3 and gets fouled. It's a wise 35 points for Teddy Allen. He might get to 4. 36 for the man. Aggie lead is in double figures. It's at 10. Wildcats need a run. Mason's a good guy to start one. His 3 is no good. Steele makes the free throw. Two big makes for Steele. They're looking for Allen. Rice picked up his dribble. He finds Tillman. And now Teddy will handle the ball. Sitting on 36 on 13 out of 20 from the field. Tillman with 6 on the timer. Hits the long two. Big.
With a nice jumper.
And now Tillman defends Miller. Cameron going to work on Rice, and he ran him over. Offensive foul.
Johnny right here, give him a couple jab step, get some space, and that's a good shot.
Only 6 points. He's in the game down the stretch with McCants out of the game because of his 5 fouls. And Wright of 6 before this one. The lead. Steele swings it for Miller.
Steele's been getting some open shots at the top of the key after he sets those screens.
Good move by Miller. He can't convert though. Steele saves it on the end line. 11-2 start. Rice had it roll off his foot. And Mason lays it in, +1. If anybody can force turnovers down the stretch, it is Dillon. They're trying not to, but they're trying to trap him. Throws it for Tillman. Now the Aggies are trying to play keep away. And Henry is fouled from behind by Miller. Coming in. But tonight has been one of their worst free throws.
I took a lot of pride in shooting those free throws.
It was Jamario who struggled. That's a charge.
Slides, gets his feet there. But they also bring here to make good decisions on offense. Free throws as well.
Under a minute left. Teddy Allen has the basketball. And a foul is called on Mason. Everything was working. Cats have to hurry. Miller with it. Miller still with it. Now he'll step back and shoot a 3. Wide left. Tillman and Allen both trying to grab it. It's Teddy who's going to go to the free throw line. Spins it off.
There it is.
Might finish a point shot. 39 for Allen.
This is the defensive boards hard here.
Offensive again. Jabari.
And Jabari again doing a great job just getting in front there.
Technical foul.
40 for Teddy Buckets. Special player. 41 for Teddy Allen. 41 of the 77 coming from Teddy Allen. Henry will circle around and find Rice, and Jabari will dribble it out. We got 2 words for you tonight, folks. Teddy Allen.